Yeah, we have a writer, director, actor, producer. I don't know what other titles he has. Mr. Robert Ajay. How you doing today, Robert?
Good. Thank you for having me.
Well, thanks for being on the show. Definitely somebody that I know we wanted to talk to. Very prolific filmmaker. So I guess for you, just how did you get involved in film initially? Has it been a passion your whole life, or?
Well, I've been doing theater acting ever since I was 12, but then I took a turn to do filming, all thanks to a film program off of Sacramento called Futures Explored.
Oh, I love it.
Yes.
We love
And
Future.
yes.
Yeah.
Futures Explored, I've done that for a good 3 years, ever since right from the beginning of the pandemic world. So I didn't know fill in the blank about it. So, I just learned about how to use the Zoom camera. But then, as when we started approaching back in 2021, then I had learned about camera and acting and all sorts of directing techniques. And then that was where it got me in hands to make up my own film company. And Ram Productions was born in July 2022.
Oh.
Cool. And since 2022, how many films have you produced under Ram Productions? Do you know?
A good total, like about 11 now.
Wow.
Very prolific.
That's very
And
prolific.
They're primarily shorts, if I'm not mistaken.
Yes, and most of the time, like local filmmakers, like I've even had produced a couple of other individuals around in Sacramento have asked me, and they would ask like, "Oh, can we have my film be produced at Ram Productions?" And if the answer is yes, and if it's doable, and if my schedule allows me to, then I would do it. And so far, I've done 2 at least.
Oh,
So
wow.
with me as not the director.
So what's your favorite hat to wear in all of the filmmaking and production positions there are?
Definitely directing, and it's all great because I get to, like, I'm so calm in a way, and when I direct, I see like a whole imagination of it. Plus, I can't forget about the writing, because when I write my own stories, then it all just comes naturally. Like, everybody has asked me, like, "Robert, where'd you get all the ideas from?" And I go, they just come natural. Like, they just come to me. Which most of the stories that I write usually has at least one character that has a disability or trying to achieve a goal. And that's what Ram Productions is all about, like trying to achieve a disability in a way.
Oh, that's wonderful. That you have had success with your movies, and congratulations on all your success.
Thank you.
And I do want to say that you are a fantastic director. If I was able to be one of your characters on one of your shorts, Friends in the Future.
Yes.
Oh my goodness, such a calm presence, very businesslike, and talk about get in on time, get out on time. Everything is just, and that's almost unheard of, is getting in the time budget. So well done. But can you tell us a little bit about what your favorite project has been? Has it been Gussie? Anything in particular?
So definitely Gussie is one of them. And then also I thought Alex and Lena was a lot of fun, and so was Friends in the Future, because Friends in the Future was so much fun to do. And even the sequel to Gussie, which we shot not too long ago.
Right.
And there will be a 3rd movie coming up in September.
Oh, very cool.
Is that-
Gussie Part 3?
Yes.
Okay.
So it'll be the 3rd and the final draft and the final chapter of Gussie.
So for individuals that may not be familiar with Gussie, what's Gussie about?
So Gussie is about a clown who is diagnosed with autism, and he tries to fit into a clown camp, and he gets bullied by one of the clowns named Earl, and he feels like that he cannot achieve well, and then he gets helped by a nice clown named Amos, who helps him out and learns about his disability and that he can do anything if he can put his mind to it.
Oh my
Very
gosh,
cool.
that's adorable.
So obviously Gussie is the main character. If someone
Yes.
were to just start watching Gussie 2 or Gussie 3, would they be able to understand that story, or would they have to watch all 3 in sequence, would you say?
It would be likely to do the first one, because then it would make sense. And for those who don't quite understand about autism, it would be like right from the get-go. it even explains further. Like I kind of stretch it far into like what autism and how a person would feel like. In fact, Gussie is based off of my life when I was a kid, because I kind of felt like I was a child clown, like a class clown, and then it was like I felt like that I wasn't able to fit in. I had so many tutors, I had different things, and then there's like condescending comments about my disability, and it felt like it felt like a class clown. And so I think people who watch Gussie would understand and would identify and sympathize Gussie's feelings as they watch the first film.
Very cool. So definitely you should watch the first one to get a real understanding about the character Gussie.
For sure.
100%.
Yes.
That sounds
Very cool. That's an amazing
relatable.
story. You know, it's really heartbreaking to hear that people were that mean and that sort of thing. But you've obviously created a lot of success from that. You know,
Right,
And
yes.
telling stories about any type of childhood issues or trauma and being able to get that information out there. And you never know who you're helping. You know,
Exactly.
someone else
So
may see
true.
that story and can relate to it. And, you know, it might give them some joy and give them some hope about their life and what they want to do in the future as well. So greatly appreciate you being on the show. We'll definitely have to have you back again, maybe for Gussie 3 or something of this nature. But I know you have a big night coming up tomorrow at
Yes.
the California State Fair. Your film was selected there. Was it one film?
It was the first Gussie.
The first Gussie, that's right. Yeah, so the Gussie will be selected, and well, maybe we'll see you there tomorrow as well.
I sure hope.
I hope
And
so too.
yeah, we'll definitely have you back again on the show. And thank you for being on the show.
Thank you so much.
Thank you.
Well, thank you once again for watching another edition of SacTown Movie Buff Television. We'll be back again soon with another episode. Have a great day.